Mega Coin Squad!
Hello everybody, just Ryan here with another episode of the Game Prowl, and today we are taking a look at Mega Coin Squad by Big Pixel Studios and being published by Adult Swim Games. This is a 2D action arcade platformer in which you frantically rush around a constantly changing stage in the attempt to acquire as much capitalistic currency as humanly possible. This game also has a very short music loop for some strange reason. Let's start. Alright, so this game, their store page is heavily promoting their multiplayer. Unfortunately, I don't have friends right now, so I won't be able to show you this in this video. That being said, I might be able to make a video on the multiplayer in the near future. I have some friends who are coming over. We might be able to jury rig some kind of setup in which I can record all four of us with headphones. I don't know. It's possible. I've done it before. God knows how it's going to turn out, though. So I'm not going to promise anything, but you never know. However, until then, let's quick look at the settings. Music can be toggled off and back on. That was really fast. Wow. There we go. Thankfully, this also resets the incredibly short title music loop, so there we go. We have some music going, and of course you can toggle sound effects off and on. There's also a CRT effect that you can turn on. If you're like some crazy, like, hardcore SNES purist or something stupid like that. God. Does anyone actually use these functions? I remember, what was it called? Super Amazing Wagon Adventure had one of these too, except instead of making your screen look like terrible, it made your screen all curvy and made me horribly motion sick. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, again, anytime you give players option is good. Just thank goodness it defaults off is all I'm going to say on that. If you're some crazy person, you can do it. Screen resolution goes all the way down to 1600 by 900, not 1280 by 720, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Give me back that sweet title music loop. I like the music in this game, but goddamn, it just doesn't loop. At least not the title screen. All the other music does, just not this one, which is really weird and can leave things eerily silent. Especially if you're like exploring it. There you go. There's your non-rewindable keys. So there's that, unfortunately, but I mean, it's 6 buttons, so I don't know if it's that bad. Maybe if you're a lefty, you're kind of getting shafted. I'm not sure. I'm no expert. I just show you it so you can make your own judgments. Let's boot into the single player, which is, well, you know, a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. So here are your 4 players. You can play 5 players, 5 characters that you, as the one player, can play as in the single player campaign. God, could I have worded that more complicated? Like, no, I don't think I could have. Down there in the bottom left, you can of course see your stats. You got speed and acceleration, both of which are self-explanatory, and then you have weight and power, both of which are completely unexplanatory, and I have no bloody idea what either of them does. All I know is one of them makes it easier for you to break through blocks. That's it. And, I mean, it really doesn't matter because weight and power are the exact same stat on every single character, which is odd. I mean, why even have 2 stats if that's the case? But whatever. I mean, it's there, I guess. They do something. Well, yeah, I mean, speed and acceleration are, of course, you know, they're what they are. Just bear in mind that, you know, more may not be better in some instances. I tried to play as Steph. Oh my god, never again. She was way too fast. Either way, for the sake of this campaign, I think we're going to play as Data, because he's not, I mean, he can break through the blocks easier than Mikey, who's obviously just boring and vanilla. He's also a robot, and, yeah, I like him. He's a good guy. So let's boot up as him. When you select someone, you can carry, the characters, as you can tell, they all have their different world, designations. So obviously I hate Steph, so she starts in World 1-1 no matter what I do. I already beat the AF Chunk. Beat it in 51 minutes and 18 seconds, which is, probably terrible, but I don't know, whatever. That being said, this actually brings me to another point. There's no leaderboards. The entire point of the single player campaign is to try and rush through the campaign as fast as possible. But there's no leaderboard, so the only person you're going to be competing against is yourself, which I definitely feel is a missed opportunity. The only way to really compare times is via some like messaging board, maybe like Reddit or something will have something going. That's it, unfortunately, so that sucks. But yeah, there's that. Anyways, we're going to go with Data. We're not going to start from 2-1, we're going to start from 1-1. Because it starts off slow and simple and I can explain the game easier. And it won't take long to get back to 2-1, trust me. I know. So here's your world map. As you can tell via the grayed out path, we have your typical assortment of 5 worlds. You got your plains, your desert, your ice, and your lava. And they get naturally harder as they progress, as I'm sure you'd expect. Every single world has 3 stages and 1 boss stage. Or, as I like to say, 3 stages and 1 incredibly boring and seemingly very oddly out of place stage. I don't like the boss stages, in case you can't tell. They just don't feel right. In addition, there's an island down here. I don't know how you get to it. You probably have to do something special, like beat the game with all diamonds, which we'll talk about later. Or, also, I just noticed that there's a Game Boy in the ocean there. Alright, anyways, back to the topic on hand. I'm sure there's some way you can get there, judging by the fact that there's a path from Lava World into there, but it's not something I've done, so I have no idea. Either way, let's get to the task on hand. The actual game. Boot in there. Alright, so we have to bank 150 coins. First things first, if you look into the HUD in the top left, you'll see the 150. That's how many coins you have to bank, and you have the 1. That's how many coins you currently have. And you have your hearts. That's how many hits you can take in a stage. If you take 3 hits in one stage, you have to restart to the beginning of the entire world. So don't get hit 3 times in one stage. Also, every single time you do get hit, your coin count completely resets. So again, you really don't want to get hit. It kind of sucks. You basically just get screwed. In addition to that, what you can also do is, well, obviously move around just with the control stick or D-pad, whichever you choose. Is it really whichever you choose? Yeah, it is. I just choose to play with the analog stick because my D-pad sucks, as you all no doubt know. Ow! Well, there you go. You get hit, your coins explode everywhere, and they despawn surprisingly quickly. I mean, if you leave spare coins around it, they'll stick around, but if they are exploded from your body, then just kiss them goodbye. You're probably not going to get those back. Either way, let's try and get as much money as possible, and let's bank it! But yeah, you can also press X to dash your body around, which you can see me using a lot. I tend to use that a lot. I'm not a big fan of using the items or whatnot. I just rather smash things with my body. I guess it's just my draconian nature. But let's bank it. And there you go. That's all you have to do. Now, depending on how you did in the stage, you will earn diamonds, which you can spend on upgrades. Unfortunately, I got hit, so I only get 2 diamonds. The goals of each... Excuse me. The goals of each stage are the exact same for each stage, so there you go. And welcome to the upgrade room. The block will scroll, and you'll want to pick whichever upgrade you want. Thankfully, it's got set upgrades, so we'll scroll through the same ones every time. I'd rather get the fireball. I prefer to upgrade my latent abilities first, so that's always nice. But let's see here. What do I want? I think I want that. No, I want the body dash. All right, let's wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yup, there it is. I thought it was a little bit later, but it's fine. Unfortunately, you cannot choose, like, if you have these diamonds, you have to get an upgrade. So if you're trying to do some kind of challenge run in which you don't get upgrades, then you kind of have to go out of your way to make sure you don't grab diamonds, which is, again, very unfortunate. But, oh well. It is what it is. And let's move on to Green Valley number 1-2. In which now we have to bank 250 coins. The amount of coins you have to bank goes up, as I'm sure you'd expect. You know, it's called the difficulty curve. It's a thing most games have. Most good games, at least. And, you know, there you go. So let's try and bank that money. You will notice that one of those diamonds was in one bank. The one thing you can do in this game, as you saw last time when I got horribly massacred by that stray bullets, all of my money exploded everywhere. There are upgrades you can get to reduce the amount of money explodingness, like you'll only lose a max of 150 coins, then 100, then 150, depending on how many of these you can manage to pick up. But alternatively, what you can also do to help protect yourself from this is to bank early. You'll lose out on the bonus, but once money is in the piggy bank, the money is in the piggy bank forever. It will never be lost unless you lose the stage. So, there you go. There's one of the safety things. That being said, you do lose out on that diamond, so it kinda sucks. Probably not something you want to find yourself relying on. That's for certain. Let's get out of here. You cannot, by the way, these stages, you cannot spawn inside the blocks. They'll just hold off on their spawn until you're outside of their radius. Either way, this piggy really wants me to insert my money into him, so let's go.
Yikes.
I gotta say, the artwork on this game is nice. It's got a really cool style to it. I like it a lot. So again, lost out on that diamond, but whatever. It's the price you pay. So let's see here. What do I want? Do I wanna... There's really no latent abilities here. I guess I'll upgrade the machine gun. Why not? Assault rifle, excuse me. And what else do we have here? There's a double jump. That's not bad. Ooh, there's an up dash, though. I use that a lot. There we go. Even higher! Break down the door! Use that APM. Show the game who's boss. So, there we go. I think I've just about explained everything. I mean, it's a very simple game. That being said, simple does not mean easy. As I've said multiple times now, it tends to get really frantic, especially later on. Also, should mention with those power-ups, the more power, as far as I can tell, I'm pretty sure it's the more power-ups you have, although it might just be progression in the game. Either way, the blocks will start spinning faster. So, you know, you have to, that's kind of why I'd like to get the latent abilities early on, because, well, one, they're the ones I use the most often and are always available to you. And, you know, get them while you can, because eventually it's going to get to a point where you're just going to have to take pot shots and take what you can get. It'll be a lot harder to get what you want, so, you know, get the important stuff early, I say. But that's just my own personal strategy. That was really lucky I didn't jump into that guy. That was really stupid. I don't know why I did that. But hey, whatever. Get out of my way, birdie. Those birds, man, they loom in the distance until you jump on them with your feet and shoot them with your machine gun. So, by the way, this is what the dual machine guns does. You can level up the weapons, as far as I can tell, up to 4, and latent abilities up to 3. And boom. That was fast and easy. Now we can get to the boss stages, which I don't really like. Give me that ground pound. What else do we have here? Double jump. That's it? Just double jump? Alright, I'll take the double jump. What do we have here? Time increase. Wow, they are not giving me much here. I guess I'll get the time increase, because I'm not a Mega Scrub Lord, even, and need to get those, what are they called? The things. Whatever. Get out of here. The coin reductions, even though that's actually what I beat the game with my first time. Shut up. Alright, now we have our boss stage, and you'll see what I mean when I say it feels really out of place. So you boot into it, and you can see some skulls usually lying around, like down there you can see Mario. He probably had a really bad time. And here's the boss stage. They're very small. At least the first two ones are. I mean, Ice World and Fire World get pretty big, but I don't know. Oh, I kind of want that drill, but it's too late. How about Fireball? Yeah, this is the boss stage. You, instead of frantically running around and getting coins, which is what this game is all about, you instead, you know, murder the denizens of the world you were just in. And there you go. That's it. I wish I was joking. No, that is seriously it. You grab the Mega Coin and you get out. The boss stages, they just don't feel right, you know? They feel way out of place. Also, they're a fucking joke until you get to Fire World. I have never had a problem with any of the boss stages until Fire World, which actually did become remotely difficult. Even then, though, I mean, it wasn't like the same type of difficult. It wasn't like difficult like, oh man, I was rushing around trying to get coins. It was just difficult like, oh, I accidentally got hit because I'm stupid. Like, you know, the entire point of this game is to run around and grab coins, and then you have the boss stages, which is just kill things without any time limit or anything. There's no diamonds on these stages, so there's no reasons to excel. You just want to beat it. I don't know. It feels really out of place. Like the game just completely changes on you. Don't like them. I don't like the boss stages at all. But that being said, boss stages aside, I bloody love this game, even in single player. It's really fun. If you're the kind of guy who likes frantic platformers, then this game is probably for you. That being said, if you're the kind of guy who plays the game once, and only once usually, like you're not a big fan of playing multiple times or optimizing your runs, this probably isn't the game for you. As you can tell, we're about 13 minutes in, which means we're only about 10 minutes in with the actual end game here. And we're already a quarter of the way through, and no, it doesn't take very long. I mean, with my chunky playthrough, that was 51 minutes, and that was with me being bad at the game. Like, that was with me using a few continues in Lava World and whatnot, taking my time on the lava stage boss, because there's no reason to be fast in that boss. But yeah, I don't know, it's, it doesn't take very long. I beat the game my first time after 2 hours of game time, which is unfortunate. Also, should mention, also in the later stages, these, at least it seems like it, the things in the sky tend to generate a lot faster, but anyways. Oh, no, it disappeared on me. I was going to uppercut that bird so hard. That was very disappointing. Die. Break that. Grab the money. If nothing else, just spill out the money so you can grab it later. Stop winking at me, pig. I'm not going to give you my money yet, or else I lose out on a diamond. But yeah. It's pretty fun. You can pick it up normally for 15 bucks. However, there is, if you pick it up during the first week, which is August 15th, all the way to whatever the bloody hell 15 plus 7 is, I'm too entranced to figure that out myself right now, then you can pick it up for 12 bucks, since it will be on sale. So yeah, I can recommend it especially if you're the kind of guy who just loves optimizing your speedruns or something like that. Hell yeah, go pick it up. It's a blast. It's fast. It's fast. It's frantic. It's got lots of room to optimization, I'd imagine, especially since all the characters carry their own different timer for the end of the game. Unfortunately, again, if you're the kind of guy who just kind of... Oh, God, I need to bank this fast. Ooh, we're pressing the time here. Ooh, oh, the time bonus saved me. Oof. Oh, is that what the time bonus does? Ah, never mind. I thought I guess I never relied on my time bonus ever, even in Lava World. Wow, that actually makes the time bonus seem really bloody worthless. I was playing as Chunky, too. He's, like, really slow. Anyways, yeah. That'll be the end of this one. So be sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe for more. I completely lost my train of thought, so we're just segueing right into the outro here. And, again, game's link will be down in the description below. And, feel free to check it out. It's pretty fun. And I will see you guys next time. What's my last power-up gonna be? What's it gonna be? Let's just grab it. It's a level 4 assault rifle. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, I will see you guys next time.